Coming to you from probably somewhere in Mississippi. Just two guys talking sports and stuff. Ray and Rodney, or Rodney and Ray. Anyway, welcome to the show.
Yep.
Lady
Yep. Welcome.
It's my fault.
What's going on?
Man,
What's up, world? Welcome to the R&R show.
Yes, sir.
I'm Ray.
And this is Rodney. The birthday boy. Pow!
Happy birthday. Go. Even though your birthday was Thursday, but go. So we're going to start this thing off first by wishing Rodney a happy 63rd birthday. 63 years old, baby.
Woo.
You wear it well.
Second,
63. Yeah, I saw that. 63 years old.
I haven't forget about the kid. 42nd birthday.
You wear it well.
I do what I do. I know I do. What's good though? Come on with the
you got
spiel, man.
With the spiel, I got the spiel. How come, man? Once again, welcome to the R&R show. I'm Ray, that's Rod, and we always say about this time, we like to thank y'all for continuing to watch us. We like to thank y'all for continuing to share us, like us, and subscribe to us. Like we always say, if you don't know anybody that don't know, to tell they mama and them, and tell they mama and them, to tell they mama and them, and tell they mama and them, and tell they mama and them, to tell they mama and them, and and tell who else?
They dad and he's still around.
if they still around, because Papa was a Rolling Stone, and he like to get around, so he ain't already around. But if he around, tell them too to do the same, like, share, follow, and ultimately watch us.
That's what's up.
Once again, welcome to the R&R show. Let me start off by saying this right here. This ain't got nothing to do with sports, but so it's my show and his show, and I'm sure he'll roll with it. Go watch Black Panther. I just finished watching that junk, and it's off the chain. I love it. Marvel, y'all did your thing with this one right here. I've watched a lot of Marvel movies, and I'm a big fan of Marvel and DC. I am a comic book guru, but Black Panther lived up to the hype. So if you haven't seen it, I will send you $8 to go see it. That's matinee prices. Matinee.
I'm cool.
Matinee.
I need them matinee prices.
I will send it to you. So, that being said, please go see Black Panther. Off the chain, y'all!
That's what's up. I'm going try to go sometime this week. Did you just I'm trying to go sometime this week. So, it's going to do what it do when it do it. So, we're going to make sure we try to go and get that thing. But all I've been hearing is good things. So, either way, let's get into something. What we finna do? What we finna talk about? What you want to talk about first?
I don't care. You spit it out there. I'm gonna roll with it. Cause I've been, like I say, I've been out of the loop with the sports thing. I've been really, really busy this week. But I've been catching bits and pieces here and there and whatnot. And I ain't been on my job. But I always have an opinion.
All right. So how about we just start with Isaiah Thomas, not to get kissing Isaiah Thomas.
Kissing Magic Johnson, Isaiah Thomas. The made up and cry and said, "I love you, man."
Yeah, not that one.
Not that one.
But the one that the other one, the one that got himself traded.
The one that's on his 14 in the last 5 years.
Is it?
Something like that.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see.
Boston, that one. And Boston. Rondo traveling What's Rondo last name? Oh, Rajon Traveling Rondo.
Rondo is his last name.
That is his last name.
And Rondo was his name. Oh.
So check this out. This is what happened. So
what to do, Larry?
So what had happened was Rajon didn't like the fact that Isaiah Thomas was gonna have a tribute video played for him during the night that Paul Pierce video was gonna get Paul Pierce's jersey was gonna get retired. So
which I don't know why. Which I don't know why, because it wasn't like they were playing the Pelicans that night. They were playing the Cleveland Cavaliers. But go ahead.
Yeah. So that's his boy. But anyway, he took offense to it. But even outside of the fact that old boy had got traded, he wasn't even at the game, and Paul Pierce got his night, and the Celtics was like a fool anyway, because first of all, they did that, not Paul Pierce, not Isaiah Thomas. They did that. And then, so anyway, they get to the point to where the Pelicans play the Lakers, which is Isaiah Thomas's new team. He got traded, so all that stuff that didn't happen, that got talked about, didn't happen. So anyway, Rajon Rondo decides to say, I'm going to still make it known that you don't need a video out the night that my boy got his jersey retired from a video that never happened and from a team that he don't even play on no more. So he took offense to it and was real physical and extra the whole game with Isaiah Thomas. And then he got himself and Isaiah Thomas thrown out the game, got teed up, and he gave those little, get off me kind of elbow, which was really dirty, for something that didn't even happen, that the player that did it, that the player, his name was attached to it, had no control over it. And then he told him, hey, man, y'all do what y'all want to do. Take it down. It's his night. I shouldn't be up there no way. I don't even want a video. He told the organization that.
Isaiah Thomas we speaking about.
Isaiah Thomas did that. I don't even think, take it down because, it's his night. I don't need to be in the middle of his night. And Paul Pierce blew it up. Why you got a video on like my jersey getting away?
He was being petty also.
He told they being petty. But you don't even play no more. All you do is talk. And that's all we know about Paul Pierce after basketball is he ain't nothing but a whole bunch of talk.
But he played in the celebrity basketball game Friday night.
Well, he kind of had to. He got to save face. Everybody look at him now as a big wimp, for lack of a better term, because you ain't got no reason to be talking when they doing this for you. You didn't have to sign an application to say, please retire my jersey on this night and blah 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 blah. The organization decided that we're gonna retire your jersey because we think that much of you. That ain't got nothing to do with Isaiah Thomas. They also thought a lot of Isaiah Thomas because they were gonna play his video on the same night they did.
But the thing was with that video deal, they was gonna honor the initial deal was to honor Paul Pierce pregame.
Yeah.
Give him his just due and give him this big hurrah and all this kind of crap, he was a Celtic for a long time. He put up, he's on the all-time scoring list with the Celtics and blah 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 and blah blah blah. He was on that team that won the championship. No, he did not bring them a championship, but he was on that team that brought the championship. And also the initial point that night was to honor Isaiah Thomas with a video in the fourth quarter, which Paul Pierce did not like because Paul Pierce wanted the whole night to himself, Petty.
Right.
But, like you said, by Isaiah Thomas being traded to the Lakers, that never did happen. He got traded from the Cavaliers because we know that the night that Paul Pierce was honored, it was the night that they got embarrassed by the new look Cleveland Cavaliers.
Them young cats.
Them young cats. Or that LeBron all of a sudden feel like playing again. But anyway, but it never happened. Paul Pierce is being petty, but getting back to your initial point about Rajon Rondo, why is it that he's even going to these lengths to even try to prove a point showing that Isaiah don't need this? Why? Because they didn't honor him?
Right.
Okay. If you was not such a, I've always been a Rajon Rondo fan, right?
I was.
I know. As a basketball player, I am. But if he was not, if he wasn't putting himself in bad positions all the time, being an uncoachable player at times, being not the best teammate at times, maybe even when he was with the Celtics organization, maybe he would have gotten honored sometime or another. Maybe not anytime soon, but maybe later on down the road, whatever his career was done with. But I think he just killed all that with these shenanigans that you just brought about with him and giving Isaiah the elbow and all these kind of things. It proves the point that the Celtics try to make. It proves the point with who else was he with? Wasn't he with the oh my goodness. Who?
Kings.
The Kings. The Kings. He was also uncomfortable with the Kings. And now he's further proving the point of the teams that cut him. But he had his moments with the Bulls, even though he played some good ball with the Bulls. But he did show those flashes of selfishness with the Bulls also. And so with the Pelicans, because that was a selfish move, that little pick of a fight that he tried to make with Isaiah Thomas that he didn't have anything to do with, because it was the Celtics that was trying to do this for Isaiah. Now, if you got a problem with the Celtics organization doing this for Isaiah, you shouldn't take it out on Isaiah. That shows your immaturity. And you should take it out on the Celtics organization. You would still make yourself look like a fool, but you're making yourself look like a bigger fool by trying to show up Isaiah Thomas. But, I mean, who am I? I'm just a spectator.
But in the same sense, though, if you got a problem with that, you speak up when Paul Pierce spoke up, and then you see Paul Pierce realize, man, I do look like a fool. He left it alone.
You know what? Who it took to make him look like a
Jalen Rose.
Not Jalen Rose. Jalen Rose. It took Jalen Rose to show him that, look, dude, you are being petty. He called him out. He called Paul Pierce out on national TV. You are being petty.
That's
now somebody, and I feel like somebody needs to call out Rajon Rondo.
Somebody
being petty.
But see, I don't think nobody gonna mess with, because at this point, it ain't gonna make no difference to the person that need to make a difference to. Because Isaiah Thomas was like, man, I'm through with that. He said something about it during the game, but I'm still trying to play basketball. I ain't trying to figure this out. But ain't nobody been able to get through to him to make him understand that, dude, you are a phenomenal talent, but your mind is messed up because you always think about yourself and how everything affects you. So when you get past that, he can be a phenomenal talent. But he done been with 14, 5, 16. You can't. Nobody has been able to reach him, because if they have, if you can't get reached by who's that? Who was he playing with the King? Was that PJ Carlissimo?
Man, don't make me laugh.
Whoever the coach that they had then was a good coach, somebody that tried to wrangle him in, but he had him and Cousins, so he could take care of both of them. So he had his chances, but I don't think he just, to me, he just.
I mean, what's in you, Rodney? At the end of the day, what's in you gonna come out of you? And he's just a world class butthole. I hate to say it, because I am a fan of his game. Probably not him the person, but I am not. But I am a fan of his game. But even when he was with Kentucky, I was a fan of him. Yeah. But as a person, dude, he sucked. He really, really sucked, and he really making himself look really, really bad.
Yep.
And that's all I got on that chump.
Yeah. Ooh, chump. Okay.
Ooh, I could. Hey, cleaning it up, dog. G-rated, baby. G-rated.
Come on, Deacon.
Oh, did I just throw a go? Man, I just threw a gangster sign. You didn't see it. Yeah! I just went Zebo on you, man.
Stupid.
But anyway.
Right. What up, Raymond Smith? Appreciate you joining, man. Check this
Ray?
out. Hey, another Ray in the house. Let's say
it's Rich and L right here, though, baby. Don't do that. But go ahead.
Let's go to another little mode of basketball. Now, his name gonna come up later, so we're gonna hit half of this topic on him now. The thing with Steve Kerr, I forget who they was playing this week, but he took some heat because during a blowout, he handed the clipboard to his players, and his players plays and executed.
They went playground. They went playground on him.
He gave him the clipboard. He gave Draymond Green the clipboard. I think he gave AI. He gave it to Draymond Green and AI, and it was somebody else he gave it to. But they drew up some plays, and at the end, somebody's like, "Hey, so Steve, we saw that you gave some coaches do it to some of your players." He was like, "Man, we had a chance to do it. We talked about it. I said, man, y'all can go ahead and do it. I let them have it, and I was really impressed with the play they drew up." So it's kind of like, okay, cool. So apparently, some people said, "Hey, man, that's disrespectful." Let your players draw plays in the blowout on like this, blah 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 blah.
This is what I want to know. This is what I want to know. We had this discussion earlier, and I want to know, what do you think about that? That whole scenario about them, okay, here, y'all take the playbook. This is just too easy for me as the head coach. I'm going to let y'all do what y'all do. Yeah, y'all take the playbook. I want to know what you personally think about it.
Me personally?
Mm-hmm.
I have kind of been in that situation where we done been in the game where, hey, I'm going to let
y'all was getting blown out? Y'all were getting blown out?
I'm on both sides of it. Okay.
Oh, okay. I tell the truth now.
I'm on both sides of it. Hey man, y'all go ahead. We're gonna do this. Come on, show me what you got. It ain't like he just gave us the clipboard and say, okay, what plays do y'all want to run? That blah 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 blah. Okay, cool. Then that's kind of cool. We like, man, we getting to see how this stuff work in the ball, blah blah blah. Then on the other side of it, he's like, man, look, this dude over there that gave the clipboard. He talking to the assistant coach like ain't nothing going on in time out. And it's like, okay. So to me, I don't care. Because if I made him coach or I gave him a game to coach, then it would be different. But do I find it disrespectful? Nope, I don't find it disrespectful. Because if you win it, you can do whatever you want to do.
Right, I agree.
Losing, that's the dumbest thing ever because you finna lose your job. Okay, but you can't get a clipboard to players while you losing. That's stupid. You give it to them while you winning and have some fun with it. I done seen it and done it. It ain't had no problem with it. But if you're on the losing team and you getting blew out, you go tell them, hey, bro, I don't appreciate it, but we got something for y'all next time. That's all you can do. What can you do?
Okay. Are you done?
I can hear all that, by the way.
Oh, could you turn that down, please? We have a fan in here. My wife, she's a fan. She's sharing it right now as we speak. And she was watching us live. The one on the end, babe. On the left.
I need to hit the commercial break. The commercial break right there.
But anyway, no, we don't need no commercial break. But Rodney, this is my thing. I loved it. I love it because it's like this right here. And I'm gonna refer back to the Florida Gators in the Steve Spurrier days when they were running the quote unquote running the score up on teams, and people had a problem with it. And his thing was, I'm putting my third string and my fourth string back in the game. What am I supposed to do? Tell them not to score?
Right. What are you supposed to do?
Stop them. And that's my thing. And that's why I love this. Now, like, I'm going to refer back to what I said in the beginning. I've been out the loop with the sports and deal and all this kind of stuff. Me and you talked earlier or whatnot. But when you told me that, I love it. I love it. If you got a problem with me handing my playbook to Draymond Green and tell him, hey, dude, guess what? You get to try out coaching the team. It may pay off one day. Stop it. Stop it. You have a problem with it? Stop it. You feel like they run the score up on you? Play some defense. Stop it. It works both ways, baby. And that's how I feel about it.
It was the Phoenix Suns. They got beat 123-89.
Oh, my bad. Next topic. It's the Phoenix Suns. Oh, my God.
So I had to go.
Never mind. Hey, let me tell you something. Hold on, Rob. Let me refer back to my high school days. All right. You said that you've been on both sides of it.
Yeah, to where it was a little that, yeah.
Okay, there was some instances where I could have been on both sides of it, and we're going to keep it at basketball. I can remember back in the Monroe County tournament. It was held at my high school in Hamilton, Mississippi. We had to play Aberdeen. Now, if anybody know Hamilton, we in the area, you know, we ain't got the tallest people, we ain't got the fastest people and all this kind of stuff. But when we play against the bigger schools, we suck. But when we play against the people in our division, which is on our level, we dominate. But this night in the Monroe County tournament, we had to play against the Aberdeen Bulldogs. Shout out to Aberdeen. Yes. You won't get it all in because you won't get another shout out from me from Aberdeen. Now anyway, Aberdeen was beating the brakes off of us, man. Bad. And they were shooting 3-pointers in the fourth quarter when we was down by like 80. And we were getting embarrassed on our home floor. I mean, their point guard was like, 8'10". But what can you do? But us as players, we knew we were gonna get drugged. We knew we didn't have a chance of winning this game. We went in, look, we just gonna go in here, we're gonna do what we gotta do, hurry and get it on. We're gonna see this little write-up in the paper about us getting blowed out in the Monroe County tournament, and we're gonna be done.
Right.
But it didn't go like that. Everything was going fine the way we expected. Yeah, we got blowed out. Yeah, we got dunked all over. But one little thing that kind of us as players, and I hope my coach, I'm not going to call his name, but our coach at the time, basketball coach at the time, he don't watch this show. But we were embarrassed by him because he went straight to the paper and said things like they ran the score up on us. They continued to shoot 3-pointers and things of this sort. And we was like, dude, why did you do that? We know a lot of these people on the other team. You just embarrassed us. We couldn't stop them. It was a game. We just hoping everybody forget about it.
Basically pouting at this point.
Right.
That's what it is at this point. If you don't like, stop it.
Stop it.
Or just fight. Don't go talk about it. If you don't like it, go fight them.
and my thing is, no, they be good. No.
But
Hamilton, you talking about fight? You talking about physical fight or fight as in sportsmanship fight?
Both.
No, dog. We lost both of those. I'm gonna tell you right now. We were playing against some goons. So my point is this right here. If you cannot stop a team from running the score up on you, just bend over and take it and move on to the next game. That's my thing. That's what I took. And so nobody from that team, or even from the coaching staff, should say, they ran an after score on us. You make yourself look bad. You really make yourself look really, really bad.
Change this playbook up a little bit.
and we talking about the Golden State Warriors, man. Come on.
It's at very few points where I see where you can avoid that. Okay, you can. It's not about the respect or nothing like that, because in some sports, I'll just say football, just in case, like Steve Spurrier would do. Hey man, I got my third straight folks in there. I'm just running simple plays. You can't stop it. That's not my fault. I'm not out here throwing bombs every play just to piss you. You know what I'm saying? That's a difference. Okay. Now, if we in here and I keep my first string guys and my starters in there, and we still throwing bombs and doing reverses and doing trick plays, that's a different level of respect. Okay, it ain't like you went out there and said, "Hey man, go out there and every trip down the floor shoot a 3." That's disrespect.
Right.
It ain't like
right.
Hey, you want to me and you go because your players ain't doing it. That's disrespect. But what you do on your sideline had nothing to do with what you do on the other sideline. So leave it alone and let it ride. Because in the end, all it looks like is a bunch of y'all are pouting because you can't beat them.
Because you can't beat them.
Right.
Leave it alone. Take your butt whooping like a man and move on. These are the Golden State Warriors.
What?
That's enough said right there by itself.
So would it have made a difference if somebody had did that to Golden State? Would it have made that much of a difference? Let me tell you what would have happened. If that had happened to Golden State, first of all, they got to get blown out. Okay. If Golden State got blown out by, say,
Cleveland.
Let's just say Cleveland. If they got blown out by Cleveland in a regular series game like this, and the coach gave LeBron the clipboard, and he over there talking to the assistant coach while they drawing up plays, and LeBron give it to Tristan Thompson, and they drawing up plays, and they coming out, and they just still playing regular ball, but they getting blew out. The next game that Golden State plays, somebody getting blew out, okay? It don't matter who they playing against. All that stuff that they saw that went wrong that last game will be rectified in the next game. Phoenix.
Why? Just that, and that'll be just to save face. That'll be just to save face.
We better. And they ain't gonna say nothing else about. They ain't gonna say a word about coach.
But Phoenix don't even have the firepower to even do something like that.
That's what I'm finna say. Because Phoenix gonna lose. They can't go out and beat nobody else. Beat the brakes.
Lack of talent.
So what else? What other weapon do you have?
Lack of talent.
Let me go, pal. Wait, never.
I mean, really. So Phoenix, golly, man. I've been Phoenix before, and it didn't feel good. So, hey, the best thing to do, dang, my teeth look good on here.
But
the best thing for you to do is just take that butt whooping and keep it on moving.
Keep on moving. So look, let's go into some Rays pick'em. How about that?
Ooh, Rays ain't got no pick'em. All right, let's go.
I'm gonna give you something to get you going, and it gonna juice you up. Then tell First Lady watch out on the floor because she finna break out.
The only thing First Lady gonna break out to is don't flex.
Be a. Here we go. There you go.
Rays pick'em. I'm gonna tell y'all like this right here. I only got one game for Rays pick'em tonight. We know that it's the NBA All-Star Weekend. We got Team LeBron going up against Team Steve. Oh, look at me, Steve. Steph Curry.
It's Steven.
Stephon. Stephon like Urkel. Stephon Curry. So who do we have? It don't matter. The teams seem to be evenly matched to me. I don't know. It's gonna be a tie. It's gonna be a tie.
Okay, let me go into this mode then. We're gonna go into gambling mode. The amount of points scored over.
Thank you. Do it like that.
Over or under 225. Over or under 225 points.
Total points. So you telling me? Who that, Dana? Hey Dana. Hey D. But anyway, you said 225, right? So that means that'd be 100 and
250. So
you said 250?
Yeah, 250.
Over.
Over by how much?
Over. I said over by 20.
Over by 20. Halftime score.
Halftime score.
Over or under 150.
150. So you telling me that'll be what? 75 apiece? If I had to.
At halftime.
At halftime. I said the halftime score would be somebody 85 and somebody 90. So over. Yes, over.
Over.
Cause you know what? I'm gonna tell you who gonna win. Forget it. I wasn't gonna pick no winner. Whoever team that come on, man. Russell Westbrook playing. Whoever team he on, that's who gonna win. Cause that's the only person in the last 3 All-Star games that played and played from start to finish. And he's gonna be the MVP. He don't care if everybody out there lollygagging. You get caught slipping if you want to. He gonna dunk on you.
That's what I was gonna say. Whoever
got Russell Westbrook on their team gonna win. Okay. Thank you. That's my Rays pick.
Kevin Durant is gonna give Russell Westbrook a high five and a hug. Yes or no?
Are they on the same team?
I think they are on the same. No, they not. No, they not.
They're not. No. He's not gonna do it.
Oh, they on the same team. They on the same team.
Hey,
he just don't.
Hey, look. Guess what? Newsflash. My answer still stands. No, he's not gonna give him a high five. He ain't gonna even give him a pat on the fanny. He's not gonna do none of that. He's gonna be like, let's hurry up, get this thing over with, so I can drag y'all in the wet. That's his thing.
Oh, all right, man. That's Ray's pick'em.
And that's Ray's pick'em.
Hold up.
Dana said it's gonna be over for a 150. I agree with you. I got you a bumper sticker coming for answering my question.
Hey,
what up, Zarek?
Heard.
Yes, sir. One of the fastest men to run track, or to come through Hamilton, Mississippi, and then he got 2 sons. That's oh my God, just fast and good at football and stuff. Much love to Zarek. Next time I see you at the gas station on my way to work, I'm gonna give you. I got a bumper sticker for you, bro.
Why he telling y'all gonna get these? He ain't came and got them yet, so I still got the bump sticker. So
hey, Rodney, but he failed to mention that he stayed like 150 miles away from me. So we're gonna get the bumper stickers to you. Everybody, we promise a bumper sticker. We're gonna get them to you now. Wait a minute. We got a golf game coming up here real soon. I got 70-degree weather in the future. Let's go.
Let me see what Dana talking about, because she said they're not on the same team.
Who ain't on the same team?
Yes,
they're not on the same team. She crying.
Well, keep crying tonight, and you just lost your bumper sticker for trying to call somebody out. Look.
No, you did, D. If I got anything to do with it, you get your bumper sticker, girl.
You ain't getting it from me. Look, that goes to
we go back like snapback and tattoos.
Let's go to the next topic, man. This is the next topic. All right. There was a this is gonna be the last 2. We're gonna take a little turn because we went having fun. We finna go to some serious stuff. Yep. We privy to yet another school shooting in America.
And it's a shame. It's a shame. It's
18 different instances where a school shooting has happened in America since the 1st of this year, and it is just the 15, 16, 17, 18 of February. That don't make no sense. We got a school shooting every other week. Oh, actually, 3-4 a week now. That's what it seems like. You got 18 of them in 7 weeks. No sense at all. 8 weeks. Don't make no sense at all. So either way, Steve Kerr came out and said, like, it's all common sense. You have allowed this to happen on so many occasions. Going back
who was he talking about when he said you?
He's saying the government. He's saying the politicians that we vote into office, the representatives, the president. He basically pointed out everybody. You are allowing this to happen for the simple fact that you don't want to hurt your pockets because of the NRA and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. Somebody getting greased on the table. So this is the deal. If they were to do the jobs that they've been appointed to do, the safety of the children is the number one thing that you can take into effect.
Your children.
But this has been a topic of conversation since Columbine. Okay, so
since Columbine, but you know what? I have to say this. Like, I got to throw this in there, but it started with Pearl, Mississippi.
Okay.
That's where it started.
Okay.
People didn't take it serious until colonized.
Right. So now, all these opportunities that we have had to try to, we've had to beat it or to outdo it hadn't happened for the simple fact that somebody is either dumb, blind, or just don't care about what happens to the youth of this country. Because at any point in time, and I understand everybody's input, everybody's words, and what everybody says. And until you hear it from one of the kids that was in the shooting the other day, he said, we can't do nothing for ourselves. We can't vote. We can't pay taxes. We can't do nothing. Everybody that's outside of us are the ones that make decisions for us, but they don't make any decisions that help us.
The parents, and the thing is, it's the parents that make the decisions.
It's the parents that make decisions, and they can go on behalf of their kids. And if you want them to be safe, you can push to be safe. Now, we guns don't kill people. People kill people. Okay, that makes sense. But anytime an 18-year-old can go buy an assault rifle with bullets, and he has mental issues, been in and out of homes, and the Federal Bureau of Investigation that does these background checks lets that slide, then we got a problem outside the guy at the store doing what he's supposed to do. Because guess what? There is no limit on how you can beat by a gun. If you're 18, you can buy a gun with no problem at all. And how many 18-year-olds that are walking the streets anyway have any issues or legal issues anyway where they can't buy a gun? Okay.
One of my biggest problems is this, Rodney, is that whenever there's a situation of this magnitude, people like to hide behind the mental state of that one individual.
Right.
They want to say that they want to drag up all the mental issues that they want to make mental issues, because at the end of the day, the media determine whether they have mental issues or not. There may be some out there that's watching this that may disagree, but it is the case because it is the media that put these things out there. But whenever it's an American, a homegrown person that perform atrocious acts as this, is shooting up at schools, we want to dig into their background and dig up that his foster mother died at the age of 4, or his mother died. He was diagnosed with autism and things of this nature. He's mentally unstable and all this kind of stuff. But when it comes to somebody from another country, whether it's from Mexico or Iran or Iraq or whoever, they're just evil people. We need to stop standing behind the brain and the excuses of mental issues. Just like other countries can home grow evil people, this country is notorious for growing evil mind state people. And that being said, whenever we stop babying, and whenever you diagnosing these people, they diagnosed this guy with mental issues. They diagnosed the guy in Colorado that shot up the theater with mental issues. They diagnosed the guy that shot up the daycare children who have not even lived with mental issues. They diagnosed the guy that shot up Las Vegas. They were not the concert. And I can go on and on. They want to dig into the mental state of these people. Oh, it got to be a reason why they did what they did. They weren't mentally sound at the time, and all of these things of this nature. No, that's not the case. The case is these people. These things are premeditated. These things they don't have mental. Well, yes, they do have mental issues to a certain extent, but I mean, when your heart is black, your heart is black. There's such thing as Americans with black hearts. I mean, come on, man. But when we enable them and make it easy for them and give them access to purchase guns at whatever age it is, But for them to have mental issues, I mean, you're contradicting yourself. If these people have all these mental issues, like you say that they have, why do you sell them an AR-15?
Right. Right. Why do you sell them anything that shoots? It ain't even got to be an AR-15. It could be a 30-06. It could be a 22 pistol. They shouldn't get one if they go. Apparently, they got enough sense to go buy one legally. So they got enough sense to know that what they're doing, they can get away with.
I mean, this is not rocket science, right? Right. This is not rocket science.
Yes.
Whenever we stop focusing our eyes and our minds and our hearts on that dollar NRA and start really caring about the American people, and you keep talking about you care about the American people, is what the American people want. They feed all this garbage to the American people, and then the American people that are blind by a lot of issues stand up and say, oh, they're trying to take our guns. They're trying to take our guns. That's not the issue. No, they're trying to save your child's life.
Right. And they don't understand.
Now, my thing is, first of all, my prayers and my heart goes out to the people in Florida who went through this, and the families that's going through this, and not only them, all the other families that have witnessed, gone through school shootings and things of that nature. But my heart goes out to them. But my question is, how many of the parents of the children's lives that was lost feel like that the government or somebody at one time or another was trying to take their guns away, when at the same time all they were doing was trying to prevent what happened to your child, to keep it from happening? That's my question. How many? And I'm pretty sure out of all the lives that were lost, when we're talking about children in these schools, out of all the lives that were lost, how many of these lives parents that fought against stricter gun laws, who felt that, oh, he's just trying to take our guns away? And I say he, we know who he is, because, it is what it is. So my thing is, until we have stricter gun laws, until we really buckle down and start caring about our children, until we buckle down and start caring about our neighbors' children, if we don't have children in school, these things are going to continue to happen.
The first thing,
because at the end of the day, it's all about money.
The first thing that really needs to happen is that the gun laws that you do have in place, just enforce those, and then you can start rebuilding on something that you already got. When you don't enforce the laws that you already have, they gonna suck. And they're going to give everybody more opportunities to do other things than what they're supposed to do with the gun. I am a gun lover. I own guns. But I keep my guns locked up. I teach responsibility with my guns. And I only go hunting with my guns or go to the shooting range. I don't go buy AR-15 just to say I got an AR-15. It's going to be used for a purpose, okay? I'm going to go get what I need, what I think is for protection, or what I think is for to go hunting with. But I will not go buy a gun for the sole purpose of making somebody else's life miserable. Well, that's crazy. Now, if you have that in your eyes and your heart, and that's your sight, and that's what you want to do, and you go buy this gun legally, and you have all these red flags on you, the government has failed you, because the simple laws that we have in place right now are supposed to catch these things and say, no, he cannot get a gun. They run background checks, but they don't pay no attention to him. That's the same story with the guy that got these guns. And like you said, until we start caring about each individual child as they were our own, it would make a whole lot of difference. Because I can tell you right now, these private schools that most of these politicians probably got their kids in, I bet they guarded like Fort Knox. I bet you they guarded like Fort Knox. So what is your opinion on how the FBI handled this situation, or the lack of handling it? They didn't do nothing.
They didn't do nothing. The FBI did not do their job. And I am PO'd about that. That all boils back to what I was saying about the people who's supposed to be handling this situation are dropping the ball. Whether it's the government, whether it's the NRA, whether it's the FBI. This guy's name was ran through the system because of the social media post that he made, and the FBI was like, oh, he ain't gonna do nothing. And guess what? And guess what happened? The FBI dropped the ball, and I am so PO'd by it.
You know what? The FBI has interviewed 3-4 of these people that have been in these last shootings and let them ride. You are the Federal Bureau of Investigation. You are supposed, if you can't do it, let somebody else do it. Because you can't figure out if you ain't smart enough to be able to tell if this guy's got a problem or not. But that's what you were supposed to be. You're supposed to be the CIA.
Exactly.
But you can't even do it. Put the CIA.
Exactly.
You can handle it. If you don't interview these people, apparently you think something ain't right. But
and Rodney.
Oh, you still let them go out and buy a gun after
and Rodney. And that's why I'm so glad Brandy asked that question. Hey, Brandy, shout out. You got a bumper sticker coming your way for asking a dumb question like that. But anyway, but I'm so glad she asked that question because this particular situation right here, I solely put it on the shoulders of the FBI. Because people went through the chain of command of notifying who they supposed to notify because they feared for their lives. This guy was making really alarming social media posts, and they were reported, and the FBI did not act upon it. They did not do their job. I put this solely upon the shoulders of the FBI.
So
I know my internet breaking up. I just found out by reading y'all comments, but I hope y'all heard that.
What's up, brother?
Yeah, Rodney. I read where you said my internet sucked.
Appreciate you on the show, brother Sam. Next deal. Let's go.
What up, boys? Cowboys still suck, baby. But I love you. Thank you for tuning in.
Come on now. Come on. Bring it back. So that brings my next question. What's your next question, Brandon?
What's your next question? Fire away, baby. Fire away.
Because we finna go until somebody else. So, and then he laughing. Okay, come on, Brandon.
If anybody got any questions right now, we trying to fit them in because the Housewives of Atlanta don't come on to 7 o'clock.
You supposed to be watching the NBA game, bro. Quit that.
What NBA game? It's a game tonight.
Come on,
Whatever.
If they follow the law, then how do you know they will fall on fail? My bad. If they fail on this law, then how do you know they will not fail on any other law? Well, that's the point that we don't know that because
they so inconsistent.
Because until they get out from under these rules that they doing what's right for the people and actually do what's right for the people, then the laws that they put out there will actually make sense and actually be followed. Because you can go across the board and name any law that's been enacted since this new regime has been upon us, and even some from the old one, that the people underneath them are not doing their job. Because if you put a law out there and then you don't act on it and you don't get everybody to or you don't get everybody support on it, then as long as you got Democrats and then as long as you got Republicans and they coming into heads about the law, okay, this law passes. So if this law passes, regardless of if you was against it or for it, at this point, you need to turn all your attention for it. Because if you don't take your attention and put it for it, what are the people going to do? The people are going to be the same way. They're going to be the same way. I, for one, hate the fact.
Brent said the Wi-Fi killing him.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi killing you, bro. But.
Oh, and you too, bro.
I'm plugged up this time. So look, my point is this. Regardless of if it's a good law or it's a bad law, if everybody not on board with the law, then the law is going to fail. So if me and Ray are and going back and forth about something and we vote, okay, if Ray wins the vote, if Ray's side wins the vote, as a citizen and as somebody that's over these people that's under me, I have to go with what Ray says and I have to push it to the people that's on my side because at this point, it's law. Ain't nothing you can do about the law. But at the point where if I'm going to keep talking bad about his law, then guess what? All these people that want to follow me and do what I say or do as I do, they're going to do that. They're not going to give a crap about the law. So until they get it fixed and everybody realize that whatever we vote on, everybody has to go that way or everybody has to follow it, then that's what has to happen. So until that happens, it's going to suck. Because we do have laws in place, and guess what? They're not being adhered to the way they're supposed to be adhered to, and the holes in these laws are allowing people to get away with stuff that they're not supposed to. So, internet Ray's fault. Let's go.
Hey, while he trying to say the internet is not our fault, like, I'm gonna remind you guys that we are 150 miles away. So if anybody internet suck, if mine suck whenever I'm talking, or I'm missing or skipping words whenever I'm talking, guess what? It's my internet. But he's been talking the last 15 minutes, and if you don't understand whatever he's saying,
okay, look at what Brandon said. I caught most of that, and I was talking the last 15 minutes. Not my internet. Okay, now check this out. I'm gonna get mad now. I'm preaching now. For all of y'all that got problem with the internet, find us a sponsor, and then they can buy some good stuff. Look, man, we gonna have to get this. We gotta go and let Ray get his ass stuff out. Because
look. I'm gonna be quick and I'm gonna be straight to the point. Hey, look. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all understand what I'm saying? Am I messing up? Am I skipping? I want to know right now before I go on my rant. Tell me right now. Don't be boy jiving me. Tell me if y'all can hear me clearly right now. Say something, somebody.
I can hear you.
I ain't talking about you.
Skipping.
Oh my God. I have no point. Forget it.
You go ahead and say it. And then
No.
I'll go back and watch the show. Forget that.
No.
We didn't get us a sponsor and we won't skip. So Ray,
right.
Come on with what your ass stuff is.
I'm learning how to read.
I will talk slowly then.
Oh my goodness. Well, now to clearly suck though. Hey, that's all right. I want you to get it all in right now, Fun. Because next year, that's all I'm gonna say. Get it all in right now. Dang, Brandy. You could have lied to me. You could have lied to me, Brandy.
Nope, this should be like a politician.
Help me out, Dana. Somebody say something.
Look, bro, it's recording. If they can't get it now, they can go back and watch it. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
That means if it's skipping now, it's gonna be skipping then.
It's skipping on your screen or my screen. So go.
Anyway, Brandy, I hope you can read lips. Hey, Brandon, look, I'm gonna tell you about Brandy, man. Brandy, real cool people, man. I went to high school with her, whatnot. She always been 100 and whatnot. So big shout out to her. Fun's always cool people. Dana was I'm trying to give you a little quick background on some of these people that chit-chatting with us. Dana was a classmate with my sister, whatnot. She's real cool people. Me and her brother was college roommates in college at Italy and whatnot. But these all cool people right here. Thank y'all. I really, really appreciate y'all tuning in. Shut up, Rodney. Shut up. But I'm going to say this right here real quick. Laura Ingraham from Fox News versus LeBron James. LeBron James and Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant had an interview with Kerry Champion in the what's that little taxi thing they be doing? What's that little Uber? The little Uber interview. And there were some questions asked about, his views of the president and all this kind of things. And LeBron James went on to say, I caught most of it. Okay. And LeBron went on to say that, there's three things that you as a child that you really want to be. You want to be you ever see Charlie Brown or heard his teacher? Yo, man, I love you, Brandy. But anyway, LeBron James and Kevin Durant had this little interview with Kerry Champion in the Uber interview deal where she, drive stars around, mainly sports stars around, and ask them questions and whatnot. And the question was brought up about the presidency and how things are being run at the time, and asked him his opinion on it and things of that nature. And LeBron went on to say that there were three things that, as a child, that you want to be when you grow up. That was a music entertainer that's hot at the time, a sports figure that's really, really hot at the time, and the president of the United States. And his comment about the president of the United States is this bad thing right now for you to want to be the president of the United States because of things that come out of the president's mouth and things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
You have to Google or go to YouTube and try to look at the interview and whatnot just to see what he said. But in a nutshell, that's what he said. So, Laura Ingraham from Fox News, got wind of this, and she went on to say these things about his opinion, which I thought we all were entitled to, but we know how Fox News does it. And she went on to tell him, hey, look, just shut your mouth and dribble, or just shut up and dribble, as she said, as if she was saying that you're not qualified to comment on politics of things of this nature, and you're not well equipped to make these comments or give your points and things of this nature and whatnot. But my point is on this right here. Miss Laura Ingraham, we all are Americans, and we pay our taxes, and we vote, and that makes us more than well qualified to make the comments on whatever president or whatever government actions that take place that we don't disagree with or agree with. We can make comments on those. That's supposed to be one of the greatest things about America. Freedom of speech is what it's called. And for her to get on Fox News and just trash him for simply making his opinion and try to make a spectacle of him, I really felt like showed her ignorance as a whole. And because, for the simple fact, but whenever, what was that plumber name when Obama was in presidency? What was his name? Paul the barber, or Paul the plumber, or Bill the plumber, Bob the plumber, or whoever, whatever. She was like, if you run for office and whatnot, I vote for you, or I give you a job, and things of this nature. Because he voiced his opinion about his displeasures and his disagreements about the president at that time, which was Obama, which everybody is entitled to. Now, whenever somebody voiced their opinion or the current president, Trump, she wanted to defend him and want to trash the person that speaks out about him. So my thing is to her, stop being a hypocrite. And there's a lot of people walking around here in America that's following in the steps of that same hypocrisy that's always trash things that Obama stood for, or the actions he made or whatnot. You may agree with him, you may disagree with him. Cool potatoes. But whenever somebody voiced their opinion about the president that you voted for and you feel like they shouldn't trash him or speak against him or disagree with him, and you want to trash these people or whatnot, you need to shut up because you've been a hypocrite. Because one of the things about America that we're supposed to love and everything of that nature is that we have this freedom of speech. We have this freedom of speech to speak out about or make our opinion about whoever we want to make our opinion about, whoever is in the presidency. And one thing I've come to learn over the last month, that I may not agree with you, but I must respect your opinion that you do have the right to have. You may not agree with it, but you must respect my opinion. And for you to catch feelings and to make these comments about LeBron James, one of the biggest sports figures in our time, you make yourself look really, really low and make yourself look really, really ignorant and stupid, because this is something that he's entitled to, his opinion. You may not agree with him. He may not agree with you. You may agree with the president of this current that's currently in office right now, but he may not agree with it. But you must agree to disagree. But for one person to trash another person because of their opinion is straight ignorant.
Ignorance.
It's straight ignorance. And until we find this level of respect with each other, this country will never progress as a United States of America. We're going to have differences. We're not going to agree with each other. Say that again.
You kind of go back to what I said earlier, don't it? about.
That's right.
If we are supposed to be one, once one vote wins, you need to go on and be on that person's side. So, be on that law side. If you're gonna be the person that calls out everybody for telling them what they feel in a time where he had all he was able to do was responding to a question, then you ain't doing your job as a news anchor. You just finding stuff to get people hot and bothered so that they can have something to talk about. Go report.
A particular people. And that's the reputation that Fox News have told it for a long time. You know, that we got some people out there that watch Fox News. Hey, I have no problem with that. I watch Fox News every now and then whenever I want to rise. But when I watch Fox News every now and then. But the thing is, at the end of the day, we all are not going to agree on everything. Rodney, me and you've been knowing each other since what? Blue juice in the frat house in Mississippi State. Oh yeah, I'm bringing it up. I'm bringing it up, baby. I'm bringing it up.
When your girlfriend at the time and my girlfriend at the time was roommates. That's how I know you. Look,
I do watch it for a laugh, Brandon. I do watch it for a laugh. I do. I no lie. You call me out. I watch it for a laugh. But the thing is,
we disagree.
Rodney, we're not going to agree on everything. Brandy, me and you are not going to agree on everything. Dana, me and you are not going to agree on everything. Shoot, I don't agree with everything with me and my wife. I think that's given, but we have to live with each other. Me and my wife have to live in this house together. Me and Robert, we have to live in this world. I knocked my microphone over. We have to live in this world together. Therefore, if we're going to get along, we must respect each other's opinion. And for her to lash out at him like that and tell him that you're not in any shape, form, or fashion or in any position to make any political comment about the president, you just need to shut up and dribble. That's very small-minded of her. Because if you are a registered voter, that gives you the right to have an opinion. Your vote is an opinion.
Being a citizen isn't get you the right to have an opinion.
That's right. I mean, opinions are like what they say, booty holes. Everybody got a booty hole. I think everybody got a booty hole. So if you got a booty hole, you got an opinion.
I can't do this with this dude.
I mean, hey, I'm gonna pitch the envelope.
I'm just glad that we had people that chimed in and knew how to spell. Not calling out the folks that didn't know how to spell last time. But look, I appreciate y'all coming to the show and watching the show.
Hey man, I appreciate y'all. No lie. Brandon, Dana, Larry, whoever, Fonz. I mean, hey man, I really, really appreciate y'all. Your comments drives us. Your comments means a lot. We want to know what you all think. Thank y'all.
Did I say that right? Zarek. Carrot. Okay. Appreciate it, man. But look, we finna get out of here. And look, this is what I would say.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on, Rodney. I want to answer Brandon's question. Brandon asked the question. Come on, Brandon, you need to work on that. Brandon, I'm gonna get you, girl. I'm gonna get you, Brandon. I'm gonna read it just like you posted it. I missed y'all two before tonight? I know what you said. How have I missed y'all before tonight? You won't miss us no more, baby. Follow us on the R&R show. Follow us, baby. Follow us.
And look,
follow the R&R show.
Yeah, follow the R&R show on
and
Twitter.
I got something special coming for you.
Facebook.
I got something special coming for you.
Hold up. Okay, yeah, that was Brandon. She get one. That was Dana don't get, man. Look.
No, Dana getting something now. Dana, he said that, Dana. He said that. You getting something.
Look.
But we really appreciate y'all, man. This is why we do this.
Go look at Twitter or Facebook, and all of these little pictures and little half stories where people saying that I went to see the Black Panther movie and they told me I couldn't come because it was not my movie. Dude, I've been killing myself I went to the Black Panther movie, and this boy told me I couldn't watch it, and he hit me in the face with a bottle. Boo, they don't serve glass bottles in Black Panther movie. Period. So get your life straight. And if you're going to use a picture showing that this is your face blooded up by this, make sure you use a picture that hasn't been used in a news story at the middle of last year overseas. Be smart enough to be stupid, okay? Don't be stupid. Be smart enough to be stupid. That way
and on that right there, hey, get ready to hit the button, man, because I'm ready to hear what you got the after on.
You gotta fix no Wi-Fi, Brandon. That's it. I'm through. The show over.
Brandon get 2 bumper stickers. Brandon get 2 bumper stickers.
We appreciate everybody who stopped by to listen today. Join us again next week, right here on the R&R Show.
I love it.
You're the sponsor. That's the new hashtag.
Enjoy it, y'all, man. Hey, for everybody who watching this right now, share us, baby. Share us. Just share us. That's all we ask. Share and like us. Yeah, go to the movie with your white butt. Go Brandon with your white butt. Go.
Watch out for them. I bet you
Thank y'all.
I ain't gonna go see 50 Shades of Black free because
I'm going to see that. I need some spice in them drinks.
We go. We appreciate y'all. Holla.
Charlie Brown. Wah 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 wah.